Welcome to my survival in synchronicity. What will it take for you to watch this video till the end? I don't know. A little entertainment that comes straight from my inner voice. A practice of writing that many of us really don't take the time to connect to ourselves. It's an old intuitive form of the divine feminine. And so, how will I survive? My instincts know what can happen to a girl such as myself in a big concrete city run by many embodied souls, constricted to their material living norms, working diligently each day. Some are creative folk, some the mundane bulk. Sitting in the bed, tuning into the feeling of cold, trying to bring down to earth the visualizations of my cosmic mold. I am terrified to embody, to materialize my spectralized essence into form. Too long I've been in the clouds, dreaming and playing with the angels and invisible clowns. Too far I've soared above the cycles of time and known too much, too high, too much to squeeze into this slim body of mine. Too painful to birth the grand dreams I have churned in my obese mind. Yeah, my body is tight, but damn, every choice of movement seems a plight. I never learned how to fight. The dreams used to seem so real, but so frail and naive, when the first tiny steps were taken to enact. Too far I have shied away from writing the act, not only as a passion, but to create a real act, acting out in the world, learning irrelevant tasks that might seem boring or scary at first glimpse, but only these compounded can give form to my healer's hand. Contradiction, hypocrisy, old stories and grime drain out of my mind, while new soil nurtures the cosmic seeds of my energy field, pouring down my ceremonial words and salty, serene tears. Release, I say. Purge out, so that I may have myself whole again. From a distant land. Well, actually, right here. An inexistent time have I flown to this space, birthed into this plane within the Transylvanian Carpathian Mountains, and protected by the blue eagle, cultured and intellectualized by the white wizard, my mother and my father. A lineage of masterful thinkers, scientists, and justice advocates, systems endurers and light bearers among corruptors, romantics and poets, philosophers and intellectuals, doers and redoers of lives torn apart from suppressive regimes that are now mere faded historical schemes. This be the lineage from which I have emerged, and now having traveled across the blowing white winds that whisper the universal truths, I have been carried forth in the material realm through opportunities to explore and learn and remember my task. Experiences to feel both the deep pains and the glorious beauty of my personal story. But lonely has it been to see so much, but not know how to do so much. So whisper how and whistle when. Info, Google, YouTube, and Facebook, and mass media projections, oversaturated contradictions and fragmented lies, oh my. The flow emerges as the writing just does. Just do what wants to emerge. Let it flow if and when it needs, in the way that it pleases. Everything that oozes out is relevant. Trust, though it may seem not so significant. This be a special message. Every instant do I not ignore, for I stand in awe at each moment's symbol and significant meaning. I peer through the synchronicity lenses all through my walks in the streets of Manhattan and subways of Brooklyn and my ponderings upon the Long Island Railroad. I see from above and I feel from the depths. Most of my pain, not my own pain. I can cut not this umbilical cord to the mass of embodied soul, and embodied myself am barely yet. Thus I cannot move forward, I cannot create, and this makes me infuriate about how I like to luxuriate in my existence with high-minded principles of forgotten hermetic mystics whose teachings I cannot purely put into motion. I feel that I live in a stop-motion cartoon. City, stop your mechanic motion so you can relish and learn from each emotion. But the system trudges on to the anthem of survivalism of sadness. So survive your social security and your taxes and your bills and consumptions. Survive the illusions and delusions of your polluted egosphere. I want to live in a different realm. It's named the noosphere. But I can only make it there if you birth into there too. But here, I admit, I come from silly separation. I must plunge into the 3D in order to pull out. I'm just trying to survive this initiation. The blurry lines of my labyrinth journey become clearer each day as I trust in my own matrix and release the external fake tricks of illusory sense input and limited perceptions. I plunge ever deeper into this particular rabbit hole, for it is all I have ever known. This solitary path that has transported me without shame into higher realms of recognition of my essential truth. Many souls along the way have said hi and bye and granted me guidance, aho. I have shared the best I can, and sometimes it's too much, or not right, or awkward, in the all-seeing eyes of no one but me. For my journey is yours, and yours is ours, and ours is theirs. Right there, in the subtle, higher vibrational realms, swirling along with us within this cycle of evolutionary planetary initiation. Swirling and twirling, curling up and jumping and clapping, sprinting, pirouetting, pelvis thrusting, grinding and twerking, vinyasaing, fire breathing, kundalini serpentiling, getting down, deep down with myself. Like wringing a towel and calling forth the totem owl, to peer into the deepest night of all sacred directions and to know it's never dry. All my thoughts that seem so pertinent and true, all ideas and visions I see, all tend to come true. Reinvention through Creative Commons, inspiration, telepathy, and channeling the streams of supramental mind. Oh my, the noospheric reality hurts a bit too. My ideas I thought up are not really mine own, so right now, why work on those? My emotional intelligence is the hidden gift, you see. For it is my guide on the sacred journey to the essential me. The next shall unfold, as the rest remains untold. So these are the constructs that chose to flow through my fingers upon this Warrior Cubes Day, on the 8th Star Power Art Day, an archetypal opportunity in the 13 Moon 28-day calendar to channel for survival as I inspire my instinct and gather up my life force, resonating my attunement, and voila, thus doing! While navigating this lone travel. Where the student clears the mind, taking account of what is not yet ripe. January 23rd, year 2014, 2.5 years ago, I wrote this. And I'm glad I did, because it helped me in that moment to release and to see clear what was swirling through my mind. And today, it helps me put my journey that much more into perspective, because I did come back to Romania, to the land of my ancestral roots, in the Dacian Valley of the ancient Dacian kingdom, Sami Segetuza, and voila, creating the space, Vatra Holistic Center, thus doing my greatest fear and greatest challenge in this lifetime. It's not easy, but I'm doing it. And writing helps. It can help. It can help you write your own story. I believe in your story, and I know you can write it. But first, you've got to hear it. So have fun. Enjoy. Enjoy writing your personal story. Thank you. More to come in the writing series. Blessings and gratitude.